Okay, hold up. No.
That was even bad because there was like no carbonation. It's fine.
Don't be doing all that shit. Don't be doing all that shit.
I'm not even doing anything. I'm sitting here.
I already got somebody. What's up, whoever joined? Sorry, it's like, what is it, like 7 o'clock my time? Our time?
I was literally looking for the time. Oh, it's down there. How cool.
What's up, Brown Dwarf?
Yeah.
Jeez, Des. Wow. We were just actually talking about you earlier. We went out today to a, interesting spot. What's up, Cece? And we found this mushroom. I was like, hey, I bet Dwarf would like this. Yeah, you're like, Dwarf? Who's Dwarf? And then, yeah, man, we found some. We went up on that hillside from the last video, and little sketchy. What's up, Diesel? Little sketchy. The conditions have been kind of crazy. I actually got snowed in at her house for like 2 days. Yeah, I drove up, and her sister's like, "Oh, like a foot of snow's about to drop tonight." Right? I was like, "You guys are playing." And we woke up, and I was like, "Where'd my car go?"
I like reading the comments.
Oh, the mushroom? Yeah, I wasn't about to try it. What's up, SoCal? What's up, Edwin? It's going good, man. Just glad to be dry and out of the crazy elements, What'd you think about it? Well, it was like
today?
The ground was frozen, not really. There's like a couple patches of snow, but yeah.
Talking about today.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Where we almost died.
Fun.
Yeah, where we almost died, basically.
That was all you. I was fine.
Hey, Mary. Mary's right.
Aww.
I'll turn more so you see.
Oh, I'm just blind. Like I forgot my glasses in the mountains.
Oh.
I know. So
I got my fake ones.
When it gets rough.
It's my first time watching your channel. Well, I hope you enjoy, Edwin. I'm still getting used to doing live videos, but we're hanging in there, What else we got here? But anyway, yeah, we almost died. What? Yeah, Mary says so. We almost died today, guys. So the conditions weren't that great. This little hill's like tucked away in the shadows, so whatever comes its way, like cold weather, snow, ice, whatever, just stays there all day. And the higher we climbed up, which the climb up was pretty freaking sketchy. Like the ground's all soft and muddy, and we're going up something like this, and we're like sliding backwards and stuff. Well, I was. I don't know. My shoes aren't the best, but we got up towards the top. I keep hitting the damn computer, but we got up towards the top, and there was this really steep part, and the ground was actually frozen, and you could barely like kick the ground and make a foothold, and we're here like shimmying across. Yeah, I was like,
that's probably not a right idea.
Yeah, it was pretty scary. The snow level is down to 2,000 feet. Yeah, it's crazy. The Crest Mountains are just full of snow, and then Crestline got hit really hard. That's where I was with Lori, and I was just shoveling the snow off my car. That's why I don't like this laptop, because it like bounces on the legs. But what's up, Angelo? Lady in the Woods. Glad you are on here. That's awesome. What's up, Mark? Halstead. Mailing those boots Monday in the next batch. Sweet. I can't wait to see those, man. Do you carry a pistol with you at all times for protection? I do for the most. I'd say like 90% of the time I carry what is it, 380 little pistol with a little red laser on it. It's not really mine, but
I'm pretty sure it's a walk around with someone.
Hey, if there's a mountain lion and it's about to pounce on you, and you like, you know, you got to do what you got to do to survive, man. Like, yeah, it is probably a felony, but if I'm planning on moving out of state, I'm not gonna worry about getting my license in California, like the gun license in California, because that's too much work, you know? Yeah, no kidding, huh? And more storms expected. Yeah, I think Monday they're supposed to get hit again. So that's, you know, that sucks for you. No, that there you go. One way to look at it. For some watching you indoors. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, usually we're outdoors, so it's, you know. And then tonight we have a little special thing we're gonna be doing. Kind of going outside of the Bigfoot realm. I want to take her to this haunted spot that I know of and do some filming for the first time. It's gonna be pretty cool, I think. Something different. And then along with that, we have the video from today, which I know you guys are gonna really like. We came upon some really amazing finds. The higher we got up, I knew at that point like no people had really been there, especially the way we took up. Like, who's gonna be dumb enough to go up a muddy mountain and all that stuff when you could like take the trail that was to the left, you know? We chose the right. So up there we found what looked to be footprints just right there, and I think I got them pretty well documented. So yeah, let me read some comments. Dorf says pistol grip, palm at lap at all times. Classic rap song. That's what's up. About 46 now. How cold would you say it is right now?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, the house is warm. It's pretty cold. I think the high today was 55 and the low is gonna be like 32. If I remember what Alexa said. I was like, Alexa, what's the weather today?
I think the fact that we were like moving around made it so I didn't really feel cold.
Right.
Except for, you know, when I had to go to the water.
Yeah. She's a trooper, guys. She did a lot today. I went over the rocks like really easy to get to their side, you know, and then we were like kind of shadowing each other and walking like back upstream to see if there was an easier way across. And she's just like, forget about it. I'm taking all my shoes and walking through this cold ass water. Yeah. What do they call frozen ground? Isn't that called like permafrost? I think it's called permafrost. I know the people in Canada know what I'm talking about. We don't really see it that much down here in SoCal, if at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. There's a cemetery down the hill. From you? That's crazy. He lives in Humboldt County. Doors from Humboldt County, Northern California. Chicken permafrost. Yeah, permanent frost. That's right. Lasts for months in Canada. I just remember watching Gold Rush with my dad back in the day, like when it first started out, and they'd always be talking about permafrost, how they have to like cut through it to actually get to the pay dirt and all that. I don't know. It's like back in the day.
No clue.
Hey, let's all go to Humboldt. That's right. That'd be a cool trip. I wanted to this like before it got too cold, but that'll have to be like next year's kind of trip. Hopefully, I can do all those trips I've been talking about.
Yeah.
East Coast. Damn it. I don't even know what I'm doing over here. I'm just like highlighting everybody's names.
You're goofing at.
Yeah. Sleuth it, yeah. With the sleuth box. I posted a little bit of like things we found on Instagram and the community page. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I thought it was a pretty cool find. I don't want to give too much away.
I want to see what you posted on the
But-
Facebook page.
Okay.
My phone's
So
Instagram.
I don't know if it's a California thing or what, but this whole year I've been finding a lot of rock stacks, big and small, coming threes, coming fives, coming whatever. But today's blew every other one out of the water that I've ever seen. It was almost as tall as Lori. Not saying anything, Lori, but
Don't say what you just said.
no, I'm not making a joke here, but I was being really honest. Like it was as tall as Lori. CC says it's a California thing. Yeah, I don't know what those rock stacks mean, but here I posted on the community it's on Instagram. Here, check out. Yeah, Lori took some really cool pictures. If you guys can see this, hold on. No, that's terrible. It's too bright. It's too bright. I think it's too bright. Let's see. Well, not just go stack rocks. What you want to see is right here. It was crazy. Big boulder, like not boulders, but like pretty large size rocks, like yeah. And again, I wish I could do this off my phone, but it still hasn't, gone through their servers yet. So we're still chilling and waiting for that. What's up, Ron? Brandy, glad you guys can make it. What's up, Debbie? Sorry, I haven't been really checking the side here. Party at Dorf's house. That'd be cool. Robin's in here too? I didn't get to say hi to Robin. Angelo looks like a snowman. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, cause we walked down, and I'm looking at the huts from the previous video. They're like right there for anyone to see, really. And I'm like, what is that? I just stopped in my tracks, and Lori's looking at something. I'm like, check that out. I'm like, wow. What's for dinner? That's a good question, Dorf.
That's up to you.
I was thinking about chicken sandwiches from Popeyes.
I haven't had one yet.
Yeah, we might make a video on that. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not trying to. Yeah. 3 sets of videos in one day. Order pizza. That'd be, that's another good idea.
I love pizza.
Cece, I need to catch up on your videos too, man. I know I watched a couple, but I haven't seen any of your recent ones. What's up, Cheryl? What's up, Rigo? Yeah, pizza would be bomb, man. There's a homeless guy that travels around. Make sure none of those. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yes, there are homeless people. I saw remains of them, but they're like over to the right where I didn't take you. And there's we just saw like a really nice blanket earlier. Like I was like, you want to take that home? McDonald's dollar menu. There you go. No. What's your thing about when you turn 23, you're going?
Yeah, so I stopped eating McDonald's when I was 13. So when I turn 23, it'll be 10 years. And so I want to go and eat as much as I can on the menu.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to check out CC's last video. And Diesel, your videos look pretty cool, man. I've been checking them out too. What's up, Laura? You even got Laura and Lori. That's cool. Hope you had happy holidays, New Year, and excited to see what you find to show us 2020. Yeah, I hope everyone has had a great Christmas, and New Year's is coming up real soon, and I might do another live then.
We'll so see. Young.
Yes, we are. We're very young. Champs at what we do, brethren. That's right. We're definitely up and coming, guys. That's for sure. We're here to continue the legacy and do what we can to further it, if that makes sense. What's up, Kelly? Kelly, this is Lori.
Oh, hi.
Oh, I think she's talking to Lady in the Woods. I appreciate that, Ron. 2020 is going to be off the hook. That's right. I just,
We're playing the tarot cards out.
Oh, yeah. She's got their tarot cards, right? With the O at the end, or? Okay, a tarot cards. Okay. And, like psychics have that stuff too, right? But she's like, go ahead, ask it questions. And we should have taken a picture of what it said, but I vaguely remember what it said.
The cards on me.
Yeah. So the question was, where is this like Bigfoot thing gonna go? And so there's you pull out 3 cards, right? So it's your past, present, and future. So the past basically said that don't give up or don't lose hope on what you're no, I don't think they used pursuing, but it was like don't give up and don't lose hope, basically summarizing that, like on the whole Bigfoot topic. And that really did happen. Like I was with it, and then I fell off, and then in like 2016, 2017, I hopped back on the, because Mark pulled me on the whole structure thing and all that cool stuff. And then the present said something about a mentor. You're going to find a mentor that will teach you valuable lessons and so on and so forth. And I believe they're talking about Mark, which is really crazy if you think about it. And then what did the future say? Do you remember?
I don't know, but it basically justified that like there's a lot coming for 2020 because we asked specifically about this next year. And Mary will have to message me about that because she said she practices.
Oh yeah.
What is it?
Where did she say that?
There. I can read this. Oh my God, Lori. It's so blurry to me.
Divination. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna have to look that up.
I don't know, but message me about it.
Yeah.
About and stuff.
Yeah, you've got Lori on Instagram, I think.
Yeah, she's followed me recently.
I feel like I just drank coffee or something. Like I got like, I don't know.
Excited?
I guess. I don't know. Divination. It's interesting. I'm definitely gonna have to look that up, maybe. But I just thought that was very crazy and interesting on how all that went out together, like the past, the present, the future. Like at first I'm like, oh, this is total BS. No offense.
What?
The tarot cards. Like at first I thought it was like total BS. Offended. Like
I remember the first time my brother.
Yeah.
It was him. He was like all mind blown about it. So I'm definitely not gonna get offended about that.
Yeah. It blew my mind, and I was like, how are these going together like that? You on IG? Yeah. Browndorf, it's at Bronzini_94, all lowercase. She says she'll message you. Kelly, thank you so much.
I'll reply when my phone's charged.
That truck is my ticket out of the state. The state is too expensive, and I've heard more people are leaving it than actually coming in. So, which we don't need any more people here because it's already crowded as is. And I think SoCal can agree with me on that. Watch my last video, tons of structures. I definitely will. I think I'll show Laura your channel. Come to Oregon, Tillamook Forest. I really love the Tillamook area. Right by the coast. I don't remember if it's close to Seaside, but you just take that same freeway and you pass. My grandparents had their 50th anniversary back in like 2014. Forget the name. But anyway, it's like a town right on the coast. If I really thought about it, I can remember it, but not on the spot right now. But Tillamook, awesome place. The cheese is awesome too. I'm sure you've had it.
Where?
Tillamook cheese. It looks like this.
I probably have.
It looks like this, Tillamook. It's straight from Oregon.
I'm pretty sure I have, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Fire.
I can do a reading for you even over the phone. Oh, that's badass, Mary. That'd be so cool.
That'd be fun.
CC latest vids are excellent. That's what's up. I'll go to Northern Cal. CC, if you come all the way down from Canada to Northern Cal, you got to come down here. That's crazy. That's a long way. I drove all the way up to Vancouver. 2013 spring break. Me and the guy that actually flew the plane, John. We drove up all the way in one night or one day. It's crazy. It's actually that was my first time ever going to a bar because the drinking age is 19. It was sick. Did you check my timestamps? I just off the rocker. Robin gave me a complete ego boost in one of his videos. There you go. I really got to check it out. 101, I have a house in Rockaway. Where's Rockaway? No, there's A.
Oh.
What's Rockaway? Where's that at? I got those pictures, giant skeletons and Bigfoot in a movie I made. I will send. That'd be awesome. Vancouver has a lot of crime. Yeah, it's probably all the people like from Seattle, because they're not like super close together, but I think it's like a 2-hour drive. I'll tell you guys a crazy story. So on our way up, we had some paraphernalia in the car, right? And we kind of got sketched out because it's a border. Obviously, they're gonna look through your car. So we're in the town of Blaine, Washington. I think it's like right before the border, and there's just like, it's not a gas station, it's not anything. It's just like it's random bathroom, right? And John, he actually he takes the stuff and he goes to the bathroom and he puts it behind, like there's the sink, right? Imagine the sink in the bathroom with the mirror, and there's like a little trash can below the counter, and he sticks the bag like behind the trash can so you can't really see it. And when we get to the border, they actually searched our car. No BS. They really searched our car, like told us to get the F out, had us come inside. And Canadians in Vancouver do not play around. Like the border patrol people do not play around. They're like dead serious. And we're like, dude, I'm so glad we put that stuff in the bathroom because that would have been really bad because they went through everything. And they're like, oh, you're good to go. So, and then we came back and it was still in the bathroom after we came out of Canada. So we're all good. Divination and paraphernalia. That's right. Tons of stamps, Rico. A bit of the ganja. That's right. That's right. Just interesting stories, 15 minutes from Tillamook. That's badass. I remember going to the factory because you can go through like a little tour. That was cool. That was way back in the day. Way back in the day. Isn't there like there's like an air museum too out that way, isn't there? If I'm not mistaken. Like this big old hangar. Yeah. Like it has some badass planes in there. You can get inside some.
That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure.
This is like refreshing my memory right now. Too many guns coming across. Why would anyone want to bring, like, I don't know a lot about Canada, but I'm pretty sure you guys are like really peaceful people, Like why do we need to bring guns across that border? Yeah, Border Patrol takes none of that.
They're like the sweetest people ever.
Yeah, except the Border Patrol people because they're too damn serious. I was like, damn, y'all ate some bad Cheerios or something. Yeah,
bad Cheerios.
That's right. Sasquatch call it chokeweed. That's funny. Guns are almost free in Texas. Well, I might go to Texas.
Oh my goodness, the laws are very different there too.
Yeah, I'm not nothing against Texas, but I don't think it's for me. I need something with, more hills and
yeah, it's a lot of dirt land there, I feel.
I just feel like it's too flat for me. Like I like big trees and really cool looking clouds that are natural and not messed with. I was talking to Lori today. We actually had like the clearest day. Yeah, we had the clearest day that we've ever had in probably a week and a half. And there's no clouds in the sky. Well, there's like one, and it wasn't a chemtrail. It was just like this lonely little cloud.
Can I call them like
okay. But what was I gonna say? We were just talking and explaining, or not explaining, but just saying how the clouds don't look natural, and even like back when she was a kid, clouds didn't look like how they do today. Yeah, they're not. They weren't all spirally and
like all crazy.
Yeah, it's just weird stuff. Colorado smoke heaven. Yeah, it's illegal in California, so no, I think it's California, Washington, Colorado, and that's all I know for right now.
I don't know. I don't really keep track on that.
No automatic weapons. Yeah, we like I said, you guys have seen this comment from me in Mark's live chat. They give us squirt guns to protect ourselves here. And if you're really cool, you got the Super Soaker. I think you did tell me that. Forgot to thumbs up for you, which I have just done. Oh, see you, Kelly. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. That means a lot. I attribute so much from my gotcha. There you go. Don't judge, bro. You've never been here. We have rolling hills, massive desert. Well, I can't. That's why I said I can't really say anything on Texas. I'm not trying to judge. I'm just saying like my preference of like where I'd want to live. But the only places in Texas I've been to are Dallas and Fort Worth, and just like the little surrounding areas around that. So I can't, like I said, I can't say anything on Texas. But I did do some research from an app, and I did come across some interesting finds. I think it's up in the if you look at Texas on a map and you're looking towards Canada, like the northeastern part of the state, there's like some I don't know if they're mountains, but I did see what looked to be a wallow, and I thought that was really cool, but it was like 4 hours or 2 hours away from where we were staying, 4 hour round trip, and that wasn't gonna happen. I was only staying there for like a weekend. There's no way I could went there. But yeah, like love the Cowboys. I'm not hating on Texas. Can turn a super soaker into a flamethrower. That'd be sick. Hell yeah. Texas is very cool. Yeah, I'm not hating on it. Has massive forests. We do have sightings in Conroe and up in Huntsville area. That's badass. Big Thicket is hot, I hear. Big Thicket. Huh.
I saw that too.
Potato guns. Can you imagine? I remember back in the day, someone made a potato gun. That thing was like huge. Like it had like a little like flint and steel like lighter on it, and you just like launch potatoes.
I don't think getting hit with that would feel very good.
Oh no, it's like by like a little rock at like crazy amount of speed. Huge forests here, or woods, as you guys call them. Oh, Big Thicket, East Texas. I didn't even know that was like a town. That's crazy. I grew up in Oklahoma, Texas, Missouri, Colorado, and California, along with Arizona. That's awesome, Mary. I've only lived up like the whole West Coast, which was a crazy adventure. Damn, you guys know a lot about this Big Thicket place. That's crazy. Northern California at Sugar Pines. I think there are a few. I remember one of my friends that I went hiking with, very knowledgeable in trees. I believe there are a few sugar pine. Like we got a bunch of different pines down here in Southern California, which would probably blow a lot of your guys' minds because when you think of this place, you just think of like desert, drought, dry, like too many people, Los Angeles, like. But no, we actually have a really diversity. Like the trees we have here are diverse, and there are many different species. So if you walk off trail, sometimes you can find some trees that you can't even like. If Lori tried to like hold my hand, we couldn't even reach around the whole base. Kind of like the big redwoods up in Northern California. Maybe not like that size, but like close to it, you know. Because there's some you can drive your car through up there, which is it's crazy. Yeah, well, there's the original one, and then I think a couple guys wanted to get some like extra change, so they like cut giant holes in the trees so they could drive through, like make like a clone of the actual real one. Mm-hmm. I could be wrong about that, but I do remember seeing, oh look, drive through this tree. Oh look, drive through this tree. Oh yeah, they're enormous. And then Diesel always talks. What's up, Mutt? Diesel always talks about how he believes that there may have once been giant trees, which I do agree with. You know, there's this place in Oregon close to Grants Pass that I'm sure Mutt probably knows about. I remember taking like a second grade field trip to a place called Table Rock Mountain. And if you look at this thing, it literally looks like a giant chainsaw, maybe not chainsaw, but like sawed off tree stump that's just like a whole mountain. It's just flat on top, has like ridges going on the side, like a stump would. It's all like petrified and stuff. But what do you think about that, Lori? Like giant trees once being here. Like I'm not talking about ones you drive through. I'm talking about ones that like touch like certain parts of like the atmosphere. Like,
what are you saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, I haven't really thought about that or like read about it.
Well, what I've heard is that there once was giant trees and that they produced this fruit that could, you know, feed the entire world. I think this is like I'm sure Diesel knows what I'm talking about. Like way like BC. And they got cut down by, I forget, I don't know the whole story. Maybe, you know, I don't know the whole story, so you don't quote me on this, but like it just produced this fruit or some sort of something that could feed like everyone, and they got rid of it. And it kind of goes back to like nothing in life is free if you really think about it. You know, I think I talked about, I think it was in SoCal's live a couple weeks ago, that the Fisher carburetor came out in the 50s or 60s, and it ran off of water or something, and back then it would allow you to get 60 to 80 miles per gallon. I'm not joking on that. And it never got produced because if you think about it, if it would have, then less people would have to buy gas and like all that stuff for the cars and stuff because they'd be able to go longer distances. And it just goes back to the thing, nothing in life is free, which is really sad. Let me read some of these comments because I'm starting to go off like on the deep end over here. Brown Dwarf, you ever been to the Bigfoot trap in Applegate Lakes in Southern Oregon? I have not. That'd be awesome.
I want to go to Oregon so bad.
Let's go. 'Cause it's not. I think it's like 9 hours to Grants Pass. Giant sequoias. That's right. There's actually a place down here called Sequoia National Forest or National Park. It's like right below. Huh?
I said I knew a girl named Sequoia.
That's actually a cool name.
It's really pretty.
It's right below Yosemite, if I'm not mistaken. Johnny Appleseed. Yeah, freezing rain tomorrow. I know that Monday we're supposed to get hit with another storm. Well, she is. I don't know. I'm just gonna get some rain down here, but yeah.
I really hope not.
Just kidding. See, look at Mutt says we could stay with her. I actually know quite a few people down there in Grants Pass. That's what we're having tonight. It looks like a Native American plateau. It's awesome looking. See, she knows what I'm talking about. The Table Rock. That's right. Fractal, we live in stump of a giant water in it. Diesel's like super knowledgeable and like some crazy stuff. Like it makes you like scratch your head, but if you really think about it, like it's like legit. Had snow last year in May. In May? That's crazy. Isn't May supposed to be like start of summer? No, like end of May. End of May is like start of summer.
No.
Well, I know that's like, well, down here, like May 25th is like when all the campgrounds like, open up.
Isn't Mother's Day in May? Or am I wrong?
I think so.
I think so too.
That's sad that we don't know that, but
I don't even know it. But I remember like it would snow every year a while.
That's true.
So I don't think it's weird to have snow in May.
I think it's the end of spring, Rigo. It's got to be because, or maybe it's like middle of spring. I don't know, but I just know that's when the campgrounds all open up, like the legit campgrounds. Summer usually starts about April. In Arizona. Okay, that makes sense. These past couple years, I don't know. Like, I could probably say the same thing about Southern Cal, but these past couple years have been having some crazy winters that just, keep on going. I guess the groundhog never saw a shadow or something. Oh yeah, the power just keeps going out up in the mountains for her, and it's like, take me back to the Stone Ages. Like, it's crazy. It was really cool seeing them. I think her brother grabbed the stick from outside, and they're like roasting marshmallows in the fire pit, or like the fireplace. It was really cool. That's funny. I think Memorial Day is when they open up Boat Fest and GP. I remember Boat Fest. That's so cool. Like they have some like badass jet boats that just go down the river, the Rogue River. Yeah. Some of those boats can go in like water that's like literally like that deep.
You read?
Oh, Lori does read a lot. Her phone's actually dead, so
yeah. I forgot my charger.
We're gonna go actually get her a charger here pretty soon because it's important to keep up with your family, Lori, especially in times like this.
I know. Well, especially like our circumstances and stuff.
Hey, Sharon.
Yeah, I read a lot of poetry. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely read a lot.
Second Sunday in May is Mother's Day.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
California is supposed to fall off. What do you mean, like by a giant flood or something? Or I know that like some crazy people over here are trying to make this into its own country. Have you heard about that? Can you imagine California being its own country? That's ridiculous.
For a while then.
Yeah. Look at Diesel. Sun and moon are moving closer together. Seasons changing in different locations. Sun and moon go around over your head like yin and yang, or a clock in time zones. Crazy stuff, but it's true. Like I've been trying to go on my roof because I can just go through my window, just step out on the roof. Yeah, I think that's really cool.
That's pretty cool.
And I've been trying to get some video of the moon, but I go outside. Well, one, it's usually like you can't. Well, we usually do, but I think like when it gets dark here, like the previous day, when it's even clear, you can't see it. And then in the morning when I'm driving to work, it's like bam, like right there. I'm like, damn it, forgot to film it. But I can't because you can't see it. But Mark gave me some pretty cool inspiration about filming the moon because he did some crazy zooms and you can really see some interesting stuff up there.
I feel like running swings are big, it'd be really cool.
And you'd be even closer.
Really high up there, yeah.
That'd be cool. Not right now though.
No.
Too crazy.
Once the snow melts.
Literally a foot of snow. And I'm from Washington. And we didn't even get that much snow. Maybe like 8 inches. But it was crazy. Never in a million years would I expect waking up in Southern California, opening the window, and not being able to see my car anymore. Like it was just white out.
I don't know. You're like, where's my car? Like, right there.
Here you go. Diesel and Rigo could go do some adventuring. That'd be sick. California is on a fault zone. Oh well, yeah, the San Andreas Fault.
When are you guys doing the paranormal?
They're asking when.
I'm just like reading, but Mary asked when we're doing it.
That is tonight. Yeah, my friend John, the pilot, he's been snowboarding all day. I had a feeling it was gonna be like, yeah, I'm not feeling this one, guys. But her and I are gonna go. And we're gonna have fun, and hopefully we capture some pretty interesting stuff. You never know what to expect because every time I've been there, different things have happened. And maybe on the next live, I'll try to explain all that. Like once you guys have like seen what we're talking about, it'll probably like shine some more light on the whole subject. What's up, Northern Minnesota? Anybody look at videos of stars zoomed in on with a Nikon P1000 or the P900? They're like light frequencies, not burning balls. I have done this with my P1000 and it's not what we've been taught. You said light frequencies. So it's just you can see it like moving or what? I know like
about the stars?
Yeah.
Some of them are artificial.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I remember learning about this like super young. And I remember going on this field trip, they were telling us how we have like artificial stars.
I've never heard of that, but that's crazy. I know that China, if they haven't done, I don't think they've done it already, but they were in the talks that this was like, I think I read this last year, they're trying to make an artificial moon so it can like brighten up their cities and stuff at night. I'm like, what? An artificial moon? How the hell are you going to push that out of our atmosphere? That's insane. And if they can like do that like legitly, then why can't our moon be an artificial like satellite that came here a long time ago or something, If that can happen, then, it's got to be, or has a good chance of being, Rigo says, I live to die. We almost died today. What's up, Tracy? Sorry, I'm like really behind on these comments. You have some great footage. Thank you so much. Damn it. Hold on. I just lost your comment. Did you know I can see them on you in Colorado Bigfoot in trees and sitting in their perch? Keep up the good work. Only slow down. Can only see on original footage. Yeah, I know. I'm working on the whole slowing down because in the beginning I was just like, oh, do you see this? So it takes practice. Diesel, how are you liking your new camera? Because I know you just got a new camera. I think that's badass. I've been really dying to see some zooms in your forest. But anyway, it just takes practice. Like I've never filmed a day in my life. I've used my phone a couple times, here and there, but it's not like it's not the same. Like you get like that much zoom, like 2 pinches worth of zoom, And I think I'm gonna get a new phone soon, guys. I'm really trying to get the Huawei. I call it the Hawaii phone. but it's got 50 times zoom for a cell phone. You know how crazy that is? 50 times zoom. Out of a little camera like that. That's crazy. And I think it'd be perfect for, live videos in the future when these guys allow me to go live on mobile. Hopefully. Oh no! If any of you join, because I know 2 people joined the Facebook Live I did this morning. I don't know if it was any of you guys, but I want to inform you guys, like, if this thing's gonna take longer than I'm gonna say like the 10th of January, where I can't use this yet, I'll have to put on here somewhere on the community post, the YouTube community post, that I'm going live on Facebook or something, so you guys can see some cool stuff. Yeah, CC 50 times zoom. It's called the Huawei P30 Pro. Hey, we live for Bigfoot. That's right. I'm not trying to like change this channel at all. I'm still riding with Bigfoot all the way. But I just want to introduce some other things that you guys might be interested in. Like we're gonna go hunting tonight. The little vlog videos. Still working on that. It's not really my thing, but we're gonna try it out. Especially when like the weather gets really bad and I can't go to the mountains, or if Lori can't come down. Because sometimes when you're out there alone, it can get pretty damn sketchy. Not gonna lie. And it like the craziest things always happen when I'm alone. Like I either see one or, in the last video by the river, there was this, someone called it what is it? Driftwood debris or something, like all piled up, looked like a giant nest. You guys saw it. Had the big tree branch coming out and one part of it was in the water. But on the other side, I think in the video here, let me pull up the picture. Mary and I were talking about this because she thought that it could have been some like lost animals in there or some other stuff, and we're having this full on conversation, and I think if it was animals, they would have made some sort of noise to like, or growled at me or something, but nothing made noise. Let me see if you guys can see this. See, this would be so much easier if I could do. I've already said this like 1,000 times, but from this to here, But you guys can see that. Does that look like an eyeball to you? Like right there. I know it's hard to see, but that was in the nest. And I know I could see it with my eyes, but it was so dark over there. You want to look at this? Okay. I could see with my eyes, and I just had the camera over there, just like on a like hope that I caught something, but I didn't want to like mess with it because we're trapping each other right there basically, and the only way I had to go was like forward or behind, like backwards. So I don't know. It didn't make any noise, you know. I got the vibes of being watched like crazy. Like I get like a little zing feeling on the back of my neck. That's what I call it, like a little zing. I know it's kind of weird, but oh, Crazy's here. What's up, Crazy? Government has its fingers in the cookie jar. That's for sure. What's up, Alyssa? Tracy? If I haven't said hi to Tracy yet, I think I did. What's up, Scotty? Yeah, like I said, I knew I saw something in there, but I didn't think that the camera would pick it up because it honestly could have just like closed its eyes like this, and I would have caught nothing. But you know, Northern Minnesota, CC Bigfoot, you are showing amazing structuring along with Southern Ontario Sasquatch. I would love to visit. That'd be cool. If you guys could get together, or whoever. I've always wanted to check out Canada's forests because when I went up there, I had no idea what was going on. Well, I knew about Bigfoot, but I didn't know about the structures and all that stuff. No, you're better with 2. Robin. Keep getting these damn notifications over here. I still felt it was a nest. Well, I'm sure it was a nest of some sort. I'm always running into these weird nests with piles of sticks and all that crazy stuff, and I still don't know what it is that's making them. Don't want to give away too much information about today, but we always run into them, and there was one specific one today that it's on camera. I walked up to it, and on probably 85%, maybe even more than that percent of the time, it's a bunch of sticks, and usually they have head holes on top or some sort of hole. I call it a head hole. Looks like a little hoodie, like if someone's wearing a hoodie and their face is like sticking through, I was looking in there as I'm getting like poked by thorns and stuff. Like Lori had to really pull them out of my arm. I was like, just go fast, because some big thorns, like that big. And I was like, I gotta get this. I'm looking in the head hole, and I swear I see something, really small eyes, like size of a pea, right? And it's like it looks like it's pretending to close its eyes. I'm like, I see you. Like, why do you have your eyes closed, kind of thing? And I kind of turn around after it really wasn't doing much. I kind of turn around and I look back, and you could see like the beady eyes kind of open, at least like one of them. I just thought that was interesting. I was trying to get her to see it, but she didn't want to get poked by the bushes. Something always happens with that. Like,
I ended up getting stabbed anyway.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to pull them out of you.
That's right. You guys will definitely get to see it. I just have to. What's up, Mary? Mary Mystical Forest. Have a great evening. Can't wait to see the footage. You two make tonight. Stay safe. Thanks for joining us on here, Mary. I do. No, Des is always the star of the show. Yeah, we definitely could have been zapped. At once we reached the top of this little hill, I swear, not swear we're being watched. I had that feeling, but I just had this like uneasiness. She was all like happy and go lucky over there, like she's just bushwhacking and stuff, like blazing the trail. It's crazy, but yeah, we had a lot of fun. Way more to explore in there when the weather's right and the conditions are correct and the ground's not permafrosted over and muddy on the other side, But we found a running water source, which was really cool. I think, that has a big part to do with the area. So it was really cool seeing that. And we almost got lost. I guess, but I was a little nervous. I don't usually get nervous out there, but I was like, Zapped. Okay, let me explain this to you. So, have you seen the movie Lucy? I think we talked about this before. So in the movie Lucy, she's able to use like 100% of her brain, and we as humans can only use like 12 or 15. I think it's 12. Could be wrong. Someone help me out on that. But if Sasquatch and Force Binks could use, let's just say 35%, that's the number I've been throwing out all year to my boss or whoever. They joke around with me about that. Oh, you're using 35% of your brain now. It's like, shut up.
No, I'm not.
No, yeah. But if they could use that much, could they do some sort of telepathy thing on you? That's what zapping is. It's a sending some sort of frequency at you or something. I don't know, but we don't know. I'm sure Diesel have like something to say about that. Some much less, maybe 1%, 10%. I think. Wow, I was. I guess it's less. That's kind of sad. And then plus all this, what's the word? I don't know what the word is right now.
Okay.
I lost it. But I was gonna say, like, television and all that doesn't help us with using our brain and all that. All like the what's the word? What does like television do? Keeps you from going outside. I'm just brain dead right now. I guess I'm like using 0.5% right now because I can't think. It's a very low frequency they use. That's why even dogs run away. See? It's interesting. Brandon had more.
All of us. Yeah, because I know we don't use
and all the other electronics. Yeah, my dad actually sent me because I've gotten him into this Bigfoot thing a little bit. I think he was an aper back like from the start, but that's how we all I think came up thinking it was Nate back in like 2004. Like, ooh. So I'm trying to get him into the structures. He's kind of like, well, people can do that, but I'm like, no, they really can't. If you really think about it, why don't you come out with me one of these days? But anyway, he sends me this little meme. I don't know if you guys are familiar with memes, but it said, this is why people can't find Bigfoot these days. And it's two guys sitting on a park bench while Bigfoot's walking by and they're both looking down at their phones. Yeah, I was like, that's true. That's so true. According to a survey from 2013, around 65% of Americans believe that we only use 10% of our brain. That's so crazy. Let's call me a dog for running away. That's funny, crazy. Dogs are high frequency animals. They use a very low frequency. The low ones are the ones that make you feel sick or queasy. See? That's interesting. Because I felt like I got sick out there today. I'm not going to talk about that. But this is just a myth, according to an interview with a neurologist, Barry Gordon. I think Earth having gone 5D has something to do with why they're more in our reality. That's very interesting. Carlos, I don't think I said hi, man. What's up, Carlos? You've been getting great stuff. I think I'm gonna post one of your stills off the community on my next community post. Still can't connect with you, man, but it's okay because I can see what you post off desktop, so that's all good. And it's really cool seeing what you find. Not necessary. You're only going on what you're allowed to hear. Huh. Saying the low are the elders. I'm sure like definitely the elders have a more developed mind and know, I don't know how long they live. Some people say a really long time. You getting hungry over there? I'm kidding. I'm hungry too. Yeah, and they were talking about food earlier. I was like, geez. Are you serious? When do I not think about snacks? White noise. Have you ever thought how birds respond and also why things go silent at times? You know, that's a very good question or statement there, Crazy. When I was with Mark, we had like the mountain jay just fly in and just land right there. I'm sure you guys have seen that many times now. Brian Sumner actually caught the little face underneath the bird on the tree. So they were like doing something together there. I'm not sure how that works. But earlier this year, I came in contact with a blue jay, which, yeah, I see him when I go camping and stuff, but not like this. Like it was like right here on a branch, making its weird noise. What? Oh, my hand. No, I was like the branch. It was like right there. And I thought that was cool. Today, you know, as we got towards the top of the hill, like the birds started like going off. Wouldn't you say? Like the birds. I'm pretty sure they'll have one. Yeah, it's random, and then it's like dead quiet, like you say, the rest of the time. You don't see any animals. We saw a squirrel. She's like, "Did you see that little ground critter over there?" I was like, "Yeah, I saw it." Yeah, where we almost died. I'm trying to. These guys don't realize how like treacherous that was. Like one false step, no more Bronzini Bigfoot. Oh yeah. And no one's gonna find our body, really. I don't think. Out there. If one of us is gonna fall, it's gonna be you. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm wearing 14s over here, like not much wiggle room to mess up with. Your mom was laughing at that. Tons of blue jays up here. Squirrels are my thing in my videos. Yeah, like that's about all I see over here. I don't see deer, no bears. We just found the carcass. Yeah, only the carcass. No rabbits, just squirrels, chipmunks, birds. That's it. What's up, Helen? Glad you can make it. I have found a lot of blue jays feathers and perches. I'm pretty sure they have birds for pets. I have found a blue jay feather I don't know if it was a blue jay feather, but it was like a small feather on a perch. And then there's actually a dead bird right next to it, which could have came from that bird, but I just thought that was weird. And I think Diesel actually told me about the picture I had taken. It looked like a face in the dirt in front of the perch, like it was just hiding right there. And I try to go back every time to see if I can, you know, see if that face is still there. And I think it disappeared. So I thought that was pretty crazy. House sparrows, hummingbirds, doves, blackbirds, and crows for me. I think it'd be so cool to see a raven. I think ravens are very cool birds. Very intelligent. They can solve puzzles. I think crows are very intelligent too, because they're like in the same family. I bet every penny I have on saying they would not let you guys get hurt. You guys are pure in heart, and they know this. They would keep you from harm. Well, I appreciate that. And I think you are correct about that. It's just that when you're in a situation like we were in, I don't know. It was just that scary, I guess. I don't know. And I actually was thinking about that at the time. I was like, All right, if you guys are out here, save us from not falling right here, because it's crazy. What's up, Deborah? It's cool. And NMS, that's awesome. I didn't want to be a barbecue treat for the bear. Yeah, I'm actually. Oh wow, crazy! Saw a 1,200-pound grizzly. They're up in Canada. They got that real wildlife up there. It's so
scary.
That is very scary. And ravens are huge. Yes, I like the crest they have on their neck and chest. It's cool looking. 1,200-pound grizzly. I'm still tripping out about that. I think there was a guy that like went out in the woods or something. I think it was in Canada too. I could be wrong, but he tried to make friends with a bear, and I think that guy died. Yeah, but I think he had some like really compelling video that, you know, they can be loving animals at some point, but when they get hungry and you're right there, all it takes is one swipe, you're done. You're done. Brandon, I want to say thanks for using my name all the time. I did, honestly, I think I did use it today too, man. No problem. It's a catchy name. They ate him. Look at, yep. Oh, what's up? What's up, Barb? Yeah, they ate him. Beans. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I think there's another guy that was a lion tamer. Is that what they call him? And he wanted to go in there with the lion, and
you know what? We all eat something to survive, so
yeah,
it was bound to happen.
Yeah, that guy's gone too. R.I.P. to the lion tamer. You know, like there's just a fine line between like stupid and moron. Like when you mess with animals like that, there's very bad things are gonna happen to you. I'm sorry. Like Shamu, didn't Shamu like eat a couple people?
Are you talking about like the whale?
Yeah, SeaWorld.
SeaWorld?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I felt like this whole thing about how it worked, I guess. So there's like the main whale.
Yeah.
And it kept breeding with it.
Oh no.
They kept using like its baby.
That's really sad.
It was really weird. But I heard that they're gonna like let their animals, you know, like naturally die and change SeaWorld into something else.
Well, I heard that they treat their animals very poorly. That's why I don't go to like.
Well, if I was treated poorly, I'd probably eat people too. So.
Yeah, revenge. Yeah, SeaWorld, the female instructor. Yeah. R.I.P.
I'm just ignorant.
Yeah.
No. Life.
Yeah. That's crazy. This is so crazy. It's so long. Rigo needs more thinning. A lot more. Yeah. So how was everybody's holiday? And we're coming up on another holiday, New Year's. Yep. You ready? You ready for some more snow? I like messing. Totally. I like messing with her.
I don't want it, and they asked me to go into work that day too.
Like get poked a lion, expect to get bit.
Yeah.
Thin the herd. Yeah, I mean, you wanna know something like pretty stupid that I've done? I think I told you the story. I think I was like 5 years old. You're not gonna expect a 5-year-old to be like this like genius, right? He's 5, right? Okay. So it's back when we were living in Grants Pass, and I came home from school one day. It's like preschool, whatever's after that.
5 is usually kindergarten.
Oh, kindergarten. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So I went in the backyard, and there's this 2x4 with a nail sticking out of it. right?
Yes, you told me about this. Oh my goodness.
And I was so smart. I was like, how good are these shoes?
Oh my
And I jumped on the nail, guys. Went right through my foot. This is on purpose. On purpose, guys. And I was stuck to the board and I was just screaming and my mom had to like pry me off of the board and I had to go get a tetanus shot and all that stuff. So I've been there. I've done stupid stuff, you know, but I was 5. Yeah. Put your hand in a nest. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Because I don't know. I still don't know what's in there.
You're probably all scared of the spiders.
Well, no. Yes and no. If like there's a big spider crawling up to my jacket, I'm not having it. But if it's like right there, hey, we're both chilling. I don't mind it. Oh yeah, Black Widow? It's crawling on your arm? That doesn't bother you? You are
something poisonous.
You are tripping on that.
You saw me every weekend. We saw one on the ground and I was trying to pick it up.
That was not a Black Widow.
Well, yeah. I don't think I want something like if I know something's like has a potential coming from like a small bite.
Yeah.
I don't really want that on me, but like if it's just anything else, it's whatever.
That's true. I don't mess with Black Widows. I squash them.
SeaWorld is a sad place. I've never been to SeaWorld, so
it is a very sad place.
I know they had a documentary and that's all I watched on it.
It wasn't a very good documentary, right?
No, it was all negative.
Yeah.
And I talked about like, yeah.
See? Same as Oceanside and the aquariums around the world. Yeah. It's sad. Everybody's laughing about stepping on a nail, I guess. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. At 5, I was eating dog food. You know, I did try dog food when I was very young. You know? I'm not gonna lie. Totally agree. SeaWorld is a sad place.
I love creepy crawlies and bugs. Yeah, Mary gets
Yeah, Mary does get it. She says boys are slow, which, you know, I can agree with. You know. All spiders should die.
That's very unfun.
Some of them are cool, though. Some of them are cool. I want to take her and her son to this place called
oh yeah, you were telling me about it.
I think I don't know his names. I don't know his name, but it's like some prehistoric pets place, and they have like alligators and 30-foot snakes. They're like this big around, and like he brings them out and stuff. I think that'd be cool to go see. I think that'd be cool to film too. Like a big ass snake. You holding a big ass snake while I'm like.
I'm down. I'm not very scared of snakes.
There you go, Diesel. Where?
Wait.
What about Louisiana? I've always wanted to go to Louisiana, but New Orleans. Yeah. Always want to have like one of those cookouts where they have like a table full of crawfish just slammed on the table.
Oh.
So good. Like straight out of the swamp.
Good.
Like, I love that stuff.
Would be so much better than like that.
Oh yeah, like the boiling crab or whatever you
saw that was really good.
Oh, I'm sure it was. But you could tell a difference between frozen crawfish and fresh crawfish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Diesel, my bad. Hell yeah, to go in Sasson tomorrow. That's what's up. I think there's like a 25% chance of rain tomorrow. Today was like the only clear day of the whole week. So I had to like take full advantage of that and, you know, get her done. As was that Larry the Cable Guy? I'm sure they know, but look, we're talking about lobster now. That's why you're hungry.
I have lobster.
Nova Scotia lobster. That I want to. One of the crazy. Is it you that has property in Nova Scotia?
Frozen chicken.
Someone on here had property on one of my lives, and they were talking about Oak Island or something like that. Because I remember watching that show. That show is really cool. After I mean, I lost interest after I think like the 5th season. After still trying to find the same thing, they did find some cool stuff. I will give them that. But I just think that whole area of there is really cool. A lot of history, a lot of stuff. Frozen chickens. Narlands. Narlands, like New Orleans? Narlands.
Narland? Like New Orleans?
Yeah.
Okay.
We get the brown recluse up here. Oof.
We get those in the
Have you seen bites from those?
Yeah, they can get gnarly.
It bites
you. It literally just rots open
yeah,
your flesh.
Yeah, I was gonna say like yeah.
That's pretty gnarly. I would not be down.
No snow. Okay. I could be back soon, but
I don't know.
Yeah, look at Diesel nose.
Is he talking about the spider?
No, he said gone, done, did it done.
Did it done.
Mary says, I love snakes. I have
snakes when I was younger.
Reticulated ball python. Sorry, I can't speak sometimes.
I don't remember what mine were, but I had 2 of them growing up. Look at that.
Let's see. I remember like the little boa constrictors at the store. Like try to squeeze my finger.
My brother was scared of the snakes, and I was like, let me haunt that.
More storms on the way. Yep, that's right. Do I serve? Honestly,
Alicia serves.
Who's Alicia?
His mom.
Oh, well, if her name was Felicia, I'd be like, bye, Felicia. Do I surf? Honestly, if I had been a California native, I probably would have been a surfer. But since I grew up in the cold waters of Oregon, Washington, I think Washington's beaches aren't that great. Well, Oregon's beaches are awesome, but they're just the water's too damn cold. And I was just too young to even think about that stuff. But I've always wanted to try it out, Dorf. That'd be sick. Yeah, just getting hit by a massive wave. I actually have.
I've been dragged by waves many times.
Yes, it is. I actually have a slight fear of sharks.
Really?
Yeah. Like I'm cool swimming in the ocean, but I think that's why I never really pursued surfing. Like maybe in high school when I actually like could have surfed. But yeah, you always hear about Santa Monica waters being shark infested or shark watch and all that stuff.
So I was just like reading them.
You're fine.
And the dog's really warm, so I'm just gonna put my feet on him.
I have an old newspaper clipping, and the American Army is the only government to acknowledge Bigfoot. Yeah, I've heard a couple stories of the local. It's not Army, it's Air Force for down what I'm talking about, but that's interesting. Edwards Air Force Base, I think that's around here. But anyway, there's like a couple bases out here. I think one's in Yucca Valley, which is home to the Yucca Man. That's the Sasquatch that's been found out there. Another spot I really want to check out soon. It's desert. So hope you're ready.
The desert? Where?
Yucca Valley, like Joshua Tree.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's right. About the Air Force bases or whatever bases they are, military. It's military. There's stories of this thing called Blue Eyes. I'm guessing it was a Bigfoot or some sort of being like that. That when certain soldiers would be out doing their training at night, it'd be like staring at them and stuff. And I find that very, very interesting because I believe the Air Force Base is backed up to the Angeles Crest Mountains, the very unforgiving mountains that are very steep. I find that very interesting, though. I believe it's very true, And they call me Red Eyes. That's right. Military police, etc., are usually near the best spots. Yeah, or it's own property or land, or it's fenced off. I think there's actually a spot in Crestline somewhere. I forget what it's called, but I've done my research off maps and stuff. And there's it's like the United States something or other. They have a helicopter pad up there, but you didn't even know this.
I'm trying to think.
So you're going down Old Mill Road, and there's like off-roading trails to the left. And if you actually take those, which I don't have a Jeep, I wish I did, and I wish I could go up there. This is the only way to this spot, and it looks so good, like totally wallowed out. And I just find it interesting that the Sasquatch enforcement chose that area. I mean, see, cheap nose. So I'm sure they feel like safe there because a lot of people can't get there. I guess that makes sense. I like Mark's spot with the Jets. Have a secret base up in there. Yeah, that's really crazy. There's probably something just like opens up and just fly right out of it. Mark, Colorado Bigfoot. Mm-hmm. He caught like 6 jets flying tandem, just straight out of a mountain. Yeah, he gets a lot of crazy stuff going on over there. UFOs. I'm surprised Alex isn't on here. Catches all kinds of stuff. I actually got, because it's not here yet and it's past Christmas, and I was really kind of like bummed out that her Christmas present didn't get here. But I got us matching Colorado Bigfoot hoodies. It is. RBCA. It's cool. But
I've also been told it's called Ruka. Like that's not a V, it's a U.
I've never heard of that.
You haven't heard
Okay,
of
guys, is this a U or a V? Because I think when I write a V, it's like that.
I don't know what it is. I don't wear it. I just know what it is.
Ruka.
Yeah, I've heard of people call it Ruka, not just RBCA.
That's interesting. We'll have to look that up later.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is.
So Stargate was real. Stargate. I've heard of that. But I might need some like recollection on that. U is a U. And V is a V.
Yeah, no, I get that. But I'm just saying that's what I've heard people refer to it as.
Look at and V is a V.
I mean, yeah, they're not wrong. Like, that's just what I've been told. I don't know what the brand actually is.
Movie with Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell's a badass. You know who Kurt Russell is?
I don't know. Let me see a picture and then I'll decide.
Yeah, look up Kurt Russell.
Oh my
God. Yeah. V is 5. That is true. And X is 10.
Kurt Cobain.
X is 10, right? Yeah.
X is 10?
In Roman numerals.
I don't know. Yeah. I know him. Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure you've seen him in a movie.
Yeah, I have.
XI in SAS is 11. Diesel, I think I told you this. I found XI carved in I think it was quartz rock, giant quartz rock boulder. XI, I have a picture of it. I want to show you guys that if I can find it. Can you go to the thing that says wallows and rattlesnakes? I have like all my pictures saved on different folders, and they're like legit, like literally the title of the video. It just helps me remember. And then I have a lot of stuff on my desktop that I want to eventually show you guys when I can go mobile to desktop, so it's a bigger screen. I want to show you guys this one. I know I've showed this like several times. Too bright. I know I showed you this. I actually just got some plaster for Christmas. You guys can't really see that.
Yeah, I've seen you post about that.
There's a footprint right there. Yeah, it's actually like fast drying plaster, so I really might use it. But oh hell yeah! And then this was a big find this year. The petroglyph. I think it's like a little Indian guy. I don't know how many of you have seen that, but I think in the coming few weeks, I'm gonna make a highlight video of every like badass thing that's happened this year, and hopefully it turns out pretty cool, pretty good. Oh, here's the XI right here. Check this out, guys. XI. It's backwards too, but you know, because the camera's like backwards. I don't know. But I just want to show you guys that. So 11 is the angel number that Diesel's talking about. When I saw that, I was blown away. And then also pretty close by, there's this 3 rock stack, which looks like it has like a little face on it. And I thought that was really cool. And then when I actually took a closer look at this image or this picture, I noticed that I don't think I have that anymore, but the grass is actually, you know, manipulated into like little triangles, little X stuff. So whenever you guys are out there in the field, look at the grass, especially by structures. The grass is not just grass sometimes. I mean, it is grass, but you can see things that have been manipulated on it, like triangles and all that stuff. This one too is actually really interesting. There's like X's in the rock. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. This looks so much better on desktop. But there's like actually lines that are coming out of the rock. Like instead of like going in like a crack, it's popping out like a mountain. And it's like 3 X's and they all go out and stuff. That was right next to the petroglyph. Let's see if I got any other cool stuff I can show you guys. You guys can see this guy. This one might be too dark, but I caught this. See, I need to go back to like the original footage because you can really find some really cool stuff. That might be too dark for you guys to see, but there's like a face in here. Let me see if I can lighten that up for you. This might be too bright. We'll see though. Yeah, you can kind of see him. Here's his mouth. You can see his eye, his one eye, and then his nose. Kind of like I'm telling you, this would be so much better if I do it reverse. You know. Yeah, I'm really excited about doing the highlights video for you guys. I think it'd be really cool. I know you guys can see this one. Oh, geez. Sorry about that. He's literally peeking out from behind this tree. You can see his big ol' eye right there. And there's actually more than just him right there. This was right before I saw the brown, like cinnamon colored, I'm gonna say Sasquatch. And it just made my body go numb. That was right before I saw him. His buddies were staring at me while I'm under those rocks, zooming out through the little rock window, and I came over that hill, and that's when I saw the cinnamon brown one. And then this was from this to me looks like a dog face, or could be represent a dog man, like carved in the rocks. Looks like canine to me with the snout and all that. Really cool area over there. I think that's why I actually took
a dragon.
Could be a dragon, you know? Could be. And then I was able to catch this guy. I'm kind of seeing him from this area. I gotta catch up on these comments because I see you guys are like blowing it up over here. But there you go. See the white one? My bad, Diesel. I didn't see your comments. Go back, looking right at you, hands up even, looking like rock. I'll have to send you those, Diesel, and then we can go over them. You don't need a passport for Hawaii. Oh, see, this is why, this blows my mind. So everyone is here for a reason. Like on this chat, you guys found me for some sort of reason, like all that stuff. It's all connected, right? So Dorf speaking about Hawaii, I actually just took a screenshot of one of my friends' Instagram post and screenshot. And I want you guys to look at something. So this is in Oahu, is that how you say it? But this is their forest. You guys see this big old trident back here? I saw this. I was looking back there in their picture, and you can see some stuff. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is Hawaii, guys. Dorf, thank you for saying that. And there's more than just the trident in this picture. I just wanted to show you that because it's a good focal point. There's actually other weird trees going on, and it looks, I swear there's something in, like, there's some being in this picture. There's a couple more tridents. I think there's like one right there, and sorry about that. But yeah, you could see stuff going on in these forests, and I did not expect Hawaii or somewhere in Hawaii to look like that. You'd expect like tropical rainforest or, palm trees. Not that crazy stuff. He says, is that a dog man? Yeah, I swear I saw something in there. I have to go over the picture still, but maybe I'll post like an edited version of this picture and I'll take a look at it, see what we can find. But in the picture there's like a herd of sheep and stuff. So I yeah. Huh?
Just like reading the comments.
Oh. Gonna go. I need my beauty rest. Thank you for joining us, Cece. It means a lot. I'm gonna catch up on your videos. Go get your beauty sleep. I actually think we're gonna get off here pretty soon too, because I know we're both getting hungry here. Especially in the beginning, you guys are like talking about food and stuff. Like we haven't eaten since what, like 10:30? Yeah. So I think this was actually a really good live chat. I think I'm gonna keep this up. I deleted the last one because the connection was so bad, and then people just started leaving, and I was like, well, I'm not putting this up. But I think this was a cool one. I think what do you think? Pizza. Order pizza and stay here. Well, we actually have to get going though too in a little bit. We do. It's already so we can go do this ghost hunting thing. Ready. I would love to do it at like 2 a.m. witching hour, but well, I was close enough. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you coming. What's up, Shawick? And I hope everyone has a happy New Year's Eve as well. Thank you, Shawick. There's huge diversity in Hawaii. I would love to go to Hawaii. It just takes money and a place to stay and somebody to watch my cats when I'm gone. That's right.
And also knows all
tacos. That's right. That's one thing. What is that? That's the second time I've heard that. I know you guys heard that. Like, it sounded like someone throwing a rock at the window.
Yeah.
You guys just heard that? I'm tripping. Oh, hold on. Talk to them real quick, because I need to go. I need to go do something real quick.
I'm not good at talking.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I have some steak and shake. Oh no. And they like your live chats.
Yeah. I think Mary got me on this.
On the rocks?
Well, not the rocks. But like just going out to your backyard and just like for the ones that actually have like dove in to go into their areas, that have like built some sort of connection or whatever you want to call it with these beings, right? So they could be anywhere, honestly.
Oh, you were telling me about that.
Yeah. Before I show you this, Mary always finds like really cool stuff in her garden and stuff. Really, really cool. I love seeing the pictures. She's like, "Can you see them?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I can really see them." But she's just like, pay attention to little details that they might leave you. And I was sitting outside with my mom on like at the little table we have back there, and I was just saying like, what if they just, because I brought up Mary's name, and I was like, yeah, they leave her like quartz rocks and all this, and I look at the ground. I look at the ground, and I see this white rock. It's nothing crazy.
There's nothing
like
that.
No, there's no rocks in my backyard, literally. I know it's not like super crazy, like wow, look at this quartz rock. It's not a quartz rock, but it's like the small details. Like I'm living in like the little city, and for them to like come this way off the mountain or whatever they do, or however they do it, and do that, that's pretty cool. And really just have to go outside and just look for something that's just off. You can have an X made out of pine needles, or again, if you guys have like tall grass, look at your grass. The grass tells all. I don't know about that, but
I don't know about that either, but
listen to Mike. Listen to Mike.
Listen to who?
Mike. Mike Patterson, I think. I just made an inside joke for Lori, but
I didn't hear what you said before that.
I just said listen to Mike.
Yeah, but what about Mike?
Oh, it just says listen to Mike. He's talking about Mike Patterson.
Oh my god. You're awful.
You go seeing their home and they want to see yours. Makes perfect sense.
I mean, yeah, that's only fair.
I think Mark even he was stepping out of his trailer, I think it was like last year, year before. And he's zooming up on the hillside, sees this black thing, it's not moving. And he's like, I think I caught one. That was so badass. Glass marbles. Yes, Lori actually has many glass marbles, and we just gifted some. And
I think it was like in my
well, yeah, one of them, yeah, the vlogging video. But I was like, this is from Lori because I've gifted many marbles to them, and I just thought that was really cool, and I can't wait to see what happens with that when we get a chance to go back and check it out. It'd be really interesting, but right now, just the weather and all that is no bueno.
No, it's so cold.
The hairy stump, sass. Let me take the photo. Never moved. Then I left on my way, thinking stump the whole time. Blackest thing ever. Yeah, Diesel's got some crazy photos. It's like this like swamp monster looking thing with its like head pointed like that way, but you can kind of see like the features, and it made him think like it was a stump. Just sitting right there. That's how they do it. It's like they just be right there, and it's like our simple minds can just be like, oh, that's just this, or that's just that, and it's really something more crazy than that with a K, like crazy in here. I think that's how they do it so well, is because a lot of us, even myself, are simple-minded. That's just feel like that's how it is these days, you know? But you knew it was weird enough to look at that it was regular, that it wasn't.
That it wasn't regular.
Wasn't regular. Yeah, definitely. I know exactly what you mean. Sticks under your window. That'd be so cool, Fine. I'm surprised. Do you keep noticing branches? Like, okay, so I've stayed at her house a couple times, and I'm like, has this stick always been here? Like the other day, you didn't come outside.
My yard isn't like fenced.
Well, not even your yard. Like I'm talking about right outside your front door. There was a stick laid out right there, and it's covered. Like how does that happen? Like the wind wasn't blowing that hard, and it's just right there. I should have stepped over it.
Really?
Yeah, right there, right outside your front door before you go up the steps.
I don't leave my house.
And it's really crazy. Like her bedroom window,
it's right there.
Like if I was standing on the ground, my head couldn't even, reach it. But she always has a fear of like seeing faces outside that window, and she's so close to a spot that it's not out of the question. Like things can give you those feelings, honestly.
I think my house is just haunted.
Well, that too. 3, 6, and 9. And 3 is a magic number of the universe. What about 222? That's my angel number, apparently. Yeah.
I don't know. I've always liked the number 7. I feel like that's really basic.
Lucky number 7.
It's always worked for me.
There you go. You getting hungry?
Huh?
You getting hungry?
I've been hungry.
Okay, well, I think we're gonna call it a night, guys. I've seen 1733 since I was a kid. That's what's up. We'll talk about this again. Like I said, I'm gonna do another live video probably Thursday. I gotta work Thursday. Maybe like Wednesday in the late afternoon, and we'll continue all this. And again, thank you all for joining me and Lori on this live chat. I really kind of like her having on these.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool because these are just like sitting here, just like
I don't know
thinking of like things to say, but it's cool. And everyone stay safe out there, and I hope you guys enjoy your New Year's. We're kiddos. We're youngins. All right, everybody. Till next time.